good morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Will. How's it going, dude? Look at the smile on his face, man.
You can't beat a kid with the flu.
Oh, dude,
you really
night
can't.
With a kid with the 105 fever. Is there anything worse on this planet, man? That is the worst, dude. Feel for you, brother.
As a parent, it doesn't get any worse.
That does
not. Well,
it gets worse, but not much worse.
Knock on wood. It can. Let's go to the Chameleon.
Ooh,
talk about
go ahead. You bring the Chameleon up. Everybody remember, option trading in general is risky. We're just giving you some ideas on how to trade, what to trade, but not telling you what to do. You got to do your research. That's what the Chameleon is for, man. So remember, everybody, click that subscribe button if you're following us on YouTube today. Tick that bell so you catch us live here in the morning. If you're on the Chameleon, click over where my son is over there somewhere. There should be a little sign-in thing. You sign up. You get 7 days free to try out the premium products. It is amazing, and you can use the same data and analytics Will's going to show us this morning. So what do you got, brother?
Well, there's one thing I also wanted to say is make sure you sign up for the emails. These emails are so informative that I get during the day from the Chameleon.
Yep.
So it's worthwhile to get those market reports intraday.
Absolutely.
But anyways, depending on how much you want your inbox filled up with extra stuff.
Well, you can also do, look, I mean, like, that's exactly it. You don't want to fill up your inbox. What you do is you just follow us on the links down below for Twitter or whatever. Follow us on Twitter. We have 2 Twitter accounts for Market Chameleon. Just type in Market Chameleon. You'll find both those accounts along with Will and I, and those accounts send out that information all day long. So follow those on Twitter, and good stuff, man.
How's that happen? How's technology allow that?
Dude, 4 PhDs times 5 years equals MarketChameleon.com.
Pretty crazy. I love that tag. So anyways, first thing that pops up this morning is FIZZ.
FIZZ.
Down 9%. Do you have any idea what FIZZ is?
No, but I bet you're going to tell me. What do they do? I mean, obviously they're a drink company. What do they? Is it
LaCroix water?
Oh, dude, that stuff is nasty. You had that when we were up there like a summer or 2 ago. That stuff is so nasty, dude. You're like, this is delicious coconut drink. It tasted like Tropicana suntan lotion, man. Oh my God, that stuff is gross.
I mean, where? Well, that was the coconut. There were a lot of flavors.
Dude, yeah, well, I mean, dude, if you hit me, I mean, literally, it was like I took the Hawaiian Tropic and was like, ooh, that stuff was nasty. Anyway.
Where else can you get suntan lotion in a bottle? Well, I just wanted
that should be their tagline, dude. Drinkable suntan lotion.
This is everyone's head on a swivel. They announced their earnings, which were, below what was expected by a small amount. But then this 87 or 85-year-old CEO gets on and starts communicating, and it was crazy town.
Oh, really?
And I guess this is a guy who already faces some sexual harassment, Me Too lawsuits from 2 male airplane pilots that flew his private jet.
Oh, wow.
I mean, what 87-year-old man assaults pilots while they're flying? I mean, it's incredible. But anyways, and this is maybe even more crazy. They keep talking about this comment. We are truly sorry for these results stated above. Yep. Negligence, nor mismanagement, nor woeful acts of God were the reason. Much of it was the results of injustice.
Injustice? Wait,
yeah,
what?
this went out on the news. This went out on the newswire, which is just so you know how I got this. If you go to our press releases and then bring down the filters, I just typed in FIZZ.
There you go. Yep.
And that's how you do it. This press release feature is really a nice Chameleon feature. But
what injustice caused him to assault a pilot on a plane?
Managing a brand is not so different from caring for someone who becomes handicapped. But what I wanted to say.
Are you kidding me, dude? They better watch it, man. That's full crazy talk right there.
This is crazy, and this was pre-screened by someone within LaCroix.
Look, guys, if anybody needs copyright assistance, just hit me up on Twitter. Happy to help, man.
I mean, this should never have gone out
That should never even. Dude, the moment that was typed, somebody in charge should have hit the delete button. That's crazy town.
They put this out on this was purposely put out. This was a made and filtered statement by management. So it just makes you question the whole entity.
So what are we doing on the short side, my friend?
All I could find with any value was if you're long the stock, make sure you buy right it today. The buy rights showed up with some nice yields. There were no spreads. I mean, we can look. Let's. Why
don't you get rid of my face up there so I'm not watching myself in the corner?
I do hate that. So I went to the buy right screen to see where the buy rights were because nothing showed up in the spread screener. But we could just take a look if we go to option chain for FIZZ.
Yep.
Payout strategy. And let's just look at a put spread. So you can do a put spread. I mean, it's going to cost you though, because the volatilities are so high.
Yeah.
It cost you 318 to do it looks like a 65, a 70-65 put spread yesterday. So you can look at the put spreads today. Again, if you're long the stock, the vols are going to be up, so you could sell some upside calls or at the money calls against your stock. But just and as the market opens, do a screen for the spreads. But there was nothing there to show you.
It's already been brutalized, man.
Yeah, no. But again, CEO commentary like that.
That's amazing, man.
And then it's one of those things where this can continue. So take a look. Actually, a lot of what I was looking at this morning was coming from the feed. The next thing that showed up was this ARQL, large upside move after significant call activity. You look at that. It showed up in our posts.
Yep.
Actually, at 11:30 in the morning yesterday.
Yep.
Which is always a good thing. I mean, this is in both the next two I'm going to show you are inexpensive stocks. This is a $4 stock going to $5. So you could look at the option chain and just do a look at the payout diagram and look at call spreads. And even now you can see, well, this was as of the close. You can pay 55 cents for a call spread, and if it continues to go through $7.5, you'll make almost $2 on that spread.
Yep.
So it's something to look at. The next one that popped up on our feed was this Altera.
We've talked about that one before.
Have we?
I think so.
It looks like it's a biotech, but anyways, it sounds like a biotech name. You look and just showing. I mean, this came out at 12:25 yesterday.
Yep.
All this call activity. So, way before the after hours.
Well, guys, just so you know what Will's talking about with the emails and the Twitter, the Chameleon, when it senses or figures out that this stuff is happening, you will get an update on this sort of information real time. So, when that thing goes out at 12:25, 12:26, the Chameleon will shoot it out to you.
Yeah, you're right. And you can look at during the day at unusual option volumes under the options. Yeah. And every individual stock you own, you should look at these posts to see if anything was posted.
Absolutely.
In the feed during the day. Again, just go through and look for spreads that may work here if you feel like it's going to follow through in this Altimmune. Let me see just real quick something.
Basically, so what that dude was saying was, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Running a brand is like dealing with a handicap. It's pretty bad. It doesn't get.
Look, I mean, we all know if you run businesses, running businesses is tough. There's no doubt about it. But you just don't. To say that kind of thing is ridiculous, man.
No, it's crazy. Ridiculous. It's literally crazy town. So, anyways, actually, this Altimmune, if you go down in any stock and click on company events, this one actually has on April 12th, they're presented about a phase 1 trial. So something to keep your head on if you're thinking about anything in this stock.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this sort of space, you see these the call activity when kind of you get this feeling like something's actually happening. This is what we've seen time and again since we've been doing this show. I mean, I don't know. This seems to be the sector that more than any That stuff goes wild when.
The biotech is a big play around events for sure. The last thing from the feed this morning that grabbed me was this Hewlett Packard.
They're still in business?
Yeah, no, it's a company that's made a strong turnaround, but it's been selling off now for 8 days in a row. If you feel like that's a trend that's going to continue, I did a search for some bearish credit call spreads, and there were quite a few to choose from with the cushion, the returns, the theoretical edge. So take a look at Hewlett Packard from the short side. And again, as of yesterday, as of the start of the week, really, this market the bears are in control of this market. So today I did a screen for stocks with the top bearish sentiment in the order flow. And there are a lot of Ferrari. Did you know Ferrari was publicly traded? Race.
I did not know. Race. That's a great acronym. Another
2 products we've talked about at different times. Ollie's Bargain Holding Outlet.
Yep.
Which, by the way, is still at $80. That was a terrible miss for me. Every time I see that, I'd love to get bearish. I screened for it. There was nothing there. CarMax is another one.
Yep.
But I went with some indexes today. So MDY is a mid-cap, 400 mid-cap stocks, and the Home Builder Index. So you can get short these markets and have a basket of stocks you're actually short. So if you think this market is going to continue to sell off, China's down overnight. You don't have to try and pick
a winner. You just pick.
You're not picking an individual stock. So these are 2 sectors. Obviously, if the economy's slowing down, homes aren't going to get built, right? It's going to affect the home builders. Mid caps can be more affected, particularly economy slows down and you have to refinance. Your debt can be a problem for a lot of those companies. So I took a look at the MDY, and there were a lot in the next 60 days of spreads you can do with the theoretical edge, the win rates above, the upside cushion, the return if the stock is flat or just drifts here. Nice. And also in home builders, there were a ton. So a lot of stuff to look at from the bearish side as well.
Nice. Lots of tabs open today, man.
There was one other thing, and it was...
What are you going to talk about, Antonio Brown? Is that what you're going to talk about?
No Jet football today.
Did you hear about this, dude? He might go to the Bills. Can you believe that?
That would be great,
dude. Honestly, it'd be great in that. Oh well, there go the Bills, just doing dumb stuff again. But
yeah, no, nothing shows up like
poor Antonio Brown boy. He's gonna miss Ben Roethlisberger, man. Jeez. Can you imagine? You go from basically a team that always competes for a playoff spot and, always in the hunt, to just a team that you're done. Poor guy.
It is amazing. Nothing shows up better than a track record, and his track record isn't good.
No.
I don't know why anyone would pay significant money to bring him into
Wait,
town.
hold on. His track record's not good, dude. The guy's guy's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. What are you talking about? His track record's
he will not be in the Hall of Fame. I'd be willing to bet any amount of money on that.
All right, let's bet everything. Me versus you.
All right.
You heard it here, chameleons. Me versus you.
that is worth it. We'll do a chicken sandwich at.
So you don't think Antonio Brown's going to be in the Hall of Fame? All right, let's roll, dude. What do you say?
How many
Super Bowls Caribbean cruise? We bet.
How many Super Bowls has he won?
0, dude. 0. The production's off the charts, though. He has the best production in the last 6 years of any receiver in football.
I think your numbers have to be longer.
I agree. He's got to put in 10 solid.
And I think he played with a great quarterback, and they've never won a Super Bowl. And I think his personality is one of the reasons maybe they haven't.
Yeah, that might be true. Yep.
Anyways, the last thing I looked at, and it alerted me on the bearish order flow sentiment.
Hawaiian Holdings.
Yeah.
Boy, that just sounds amazing. What is going on in Hawaiian Holdings?
Well, problem is Love has showed up in the market. Do you know Love?
Yeah, that's Southwest, right?
Southwest, and both. I looked at the stocks together, and when Southwest actually got the routes and came in, they both have sold off, which is interesting over the last couple of days. But the whole market's sold off. But Hawaiian Airlines is definitely taken the brunt of this fact that Southwest is going to fly into their market. I mean, you look, its PE ratio is 3.5%.
What?
I mean,
the P. Wow,
3.49.
Incredible.
It's got a dividend yield of almost 2%. I mean, it's at some point this is, to me, oversold. I mean, why can't Hawaiian Airlines start entering Love's markets? You know, it could put some damper on it. If you think it's going to be bullish for Love, there are a lot of screen bullish plays in the credit put spreads that I looked at. So there are a lot of opportunities in Love if you want to get bullish on the stock with some spreads.
Wow.
There was nothing bearish that showed up available in Hawaiian Holdings, but it is interesting to look at and think, wow, this stock may be oversold.
Interesting. Good
so there you go.
Today, man. Nice stuff.
And their airline traffic increased by 2.3%.
Interesting.
Last quarter.
Dude,
so
this is amazing. I mean, this is what the Chameleon's for, everybody. Finding these little hidden gems, man. Remember, click that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Tick that bell to catch us live. You'll definitely want to catch us live. I believe Dimitri and I are going to do a show this afternoon. Dimitri's, yeah, you got that right, baby. Dimitri's
going out to premiums.
What's that?
Is that going out to the world or only premium members?
We're going to do it to the world.
Look at you, giving. You're a giver.
We're going to build out a little bit more of our how to build a trading model series. Might be a 20-part series. I didn't realize how deep the rabbit hole goes. I thought you built this thing in a week, dude.
No, that's not how it's done. That's not how it's done.
So we're laying the foundation right now in that video series on how you got to get your mindset right, and we will begin getting into the numbers and the details. So be sure to tune in. Click that subscribe button if you're on YouTube right now, so you get that alert this afternoon for when we're live.
Particularly people who don't like to chit chat. Yeah. This is what they should be watching. There will be no chit chat this afternoon.
No chit chat. No, I'm almost thinking we should just go to 100% chit chat.
It's 100% model building. That's what you're doing today. And I'm going to tune in.
Dude, and Dimitri knows how to use that MS Paint, baby, so get ready.
It's going to be good stuff.
It's awesome, man. So everybody stay safe out there trading, and we will see you this afternoon.
Thanks, Chameleons.
Have a great weekend, Will.